Welcome, it is great to have you here. My name is Rosh, and this channel is all about supporting you to develop your unique success combination. We like to refer to it as the USC, and one of the main components of the USC is understanding the combination code. Now, I've talked about the combination code for years, and I have a few videos on that. So I thought I would put together a compilation video of some of my best explanations and best videos. If you are interested in developing your own success combination, well, there's a link in the description below, and you can download the PDF, which will kick you off in the right direction in developing your success. And of course, you will have the opportunity to get involved in our Facebook community, as well as ask questions right here on this channel in the comments below anytime you wish. And of course, when I go live on Mondays, you can ask me questions again about your combination, developing your USC. Hey, I look forward to that. We'll talk to you next time. Enjoy these videos.
Hey, it's Rosh and welcome to the video. I had a question about the combination code. What is it? What is this combination code thing? Well, you may have noticed that little piece of fruit with multiple, apple and orange and different types of fruit all in one, and then the little dial to like a combination. And it's a little logo kind of a thing that I use to represent the combination code. And you'll see that all over my work. And what it means, it's all about separating yourself from the competition. The idea is this, and I also use another word called, or actually a question, what is your and? What are you and what? In other words, what is your core? What do you do really, really well? And the thing is, we live in a world where pretty much anybody can Google what you do. People can Google what I do. People can Google me as a photographer or even a videographer, even a marketing consultant. All those elements you can Google, and you can figure out a lot of good information and go into business for yourself. So the question is, what separates me from the competition? And the question to you is, what separates you from the competition? Now, I have a number of different things, but this video is not about me. I want to talk about you and you thinking about how you can separate yourself from the competition. And that's the combination code. Asking what is your and. So if you're a photographer and a what? Writer, videographer. Is there a style? Is there some technology that separates you from the competition? We all have competition, and we're all fighting for the dollar from somebody's business budget or personal budget. We're fighting for that dollar, whether it's a totally different product or service, we're fighting for that dollar. So you need to consider what it is that separates you. So if you have a specific service that you offer, look at your competition. But what is that thing you can add? What is your and that makes you different? Another important point about this is when you do that, you're not a commodity. And we want to avoid becoming a commodity. A commodity means, well, that's like gold. It's just the price, whatever the price is. When you're a commodity, that's like shopping at Walmart. The lowest price wins. You're no better or worse than anyone else. It is what it is, and the price is whatever the market will bear. You want to be able to charge a premium price to stay in business no matter what you're doing. And so considering the combination code, separating yourself from the competition, you may have a smaller piece of the pie, but it's a more loyal piece of the pie, a more loyal piece of the pie that is willing to pay more for what you do because you have some additional skills or some specific skills or information or whatever it may be that the other people do not have. So that's the combination code. It's separating yourself from the competition by asking yourself, what is your and? What am I as a core? And then what am I adding to that core that separates me? Now, here's the caveat just to finish up. You need to remember that really you should not add things such as, well, we have great customer service. And if you said that, you're probably mad at me already. Customer service just should be. Your and can't be customer service because that just has to be today. You have to have great customer service. How long you've been in business. That can be support. That can give people confidence that you're not a fly-by-night company, but that can't be the and that separates you from the competition, nor your guarantees or warranties. It needs to be something else beyond that. Those other things are maybe support elements that can help maybe close the sale, but it's not the thing that's going to get you noticed, get you out of the noise, and be the expert at the top of your field or the very specific specialist in your field that really commands the best prices. So combinations are nothing new. I did not make up this concept. I just started really getting into it and talking about it about, say, 5 years ago. And it came out of a discovery after meeting with some very successful people and some people who were trying to get back to becoming successful and people who wanted to be successful but were having a hard time getting there. And through these conversations, I discovered that many of them had an and they were combining things to develop success, to create success. You know, many of the most powerful ideas are the simplest ideas. And combinations are the foundation of pretty much everything when you get down to it. Everything is a combination of something else. And understanding that basic concept helps you understand the foundations of creativity, of innovation, creating something new and separating yourself from the competition if you're trying to be unique and stand out from the crowd. And that is often the case in business, in growing our businesses and our lives. If you look at some of the most influential people in the world, they created something new or came up with a concept or a process and then explained it to us well. If you look at some of the most wealthiest people in the world, they have a combination of assets. They have a combination of income streams. Not just one. Many of them have, well, on average, about 8 different solid income streams that make them wealthy. But a combination is a foundation that you can start with to help to grow your business. And that's why I use this combination, because I understand that creativity is important. I understand that combinations are more powerful. For example, what happens when you put copper and tin together? You get bronze. What happens when you put iron and carbon together? You get steel, and it makes it more powerful. When you put those elements together, they become stronger. And we can apply that idea to other areas, such as marketing. For example, in the old days, you may send a letter or a postcard and follow up with a phone call. Following up with a phone call made that postcard more powerful. The conversion value was higher. People took notice and were reminded of it. It's the same with even modern marketing. You can work on SEO, which is very powerful, but if you combine it with remarketing, it's even better. Or if you send out an email campaign and you combine it with audiences, in other words, you upload that email list to Facebook or Google or Twitter and send out a campaign just to those people. There are many examples of this. And so when you combine different elements to your business, you can make it a more stronger business, a better business, and again, separate yourself from the competition. And that is what I provide here. That is my mission here, to help you. And what I do each day at 6 a.m. is I upload a new video and I talk about different things that you can combine to your business. Now, something I have not been doing over the last number of years is really been focusing wholeheartedly on the combination. Now, a few years ago, about 2013, I started a series called The Combination Code, and I did a few, and some of those videos have become rather successful. But I didn't have the system down that I wanted, and it wasn't until last December that I said, hey, I'm going to use YouTube as a tool to share my message daily. And so I've been doing that for 6 months, and I've been reevaluating, and I've been realizing I have not gone back to my core, but I was having trouble doing that. And so I think I finally got the combination down of the way I have to present and apply this concept to you in these videos and how I can support you using this concept without it, one, getting stale or putting me in a box. And that has been the biggest area. Or even breaking through with the whole idea of the branding of it. If you think about it, I go out there and say, oh, the combination code. People say, well, what the heck's that? People don't know what it is. But if I can share things that you can combine, whether you're looking for ideas directly related to the combination code or specific information related to marketing and business,
I can provide that and still each time in my videos show you a way or present something that you can combine. Two elements you can combine together to improve your business, or two elements you can combine to improve your marketing or processes. And so now moving forward, you can know that each time you watch a video on this channel, a new video on this channel, it will be directly related to the combination code with the mindset. This is something that you can combine. So what is Rosh going to combine today? What is Rosh going to show us? What's the new thing that can support me in the growth of my business, right? You know, that's what that little fruit salad, as some people call it, on my pages. And it has a little combination in there. And that represents the combination code. So every time you see that, that's a reminder that there's going to be something new that you could possibly use to grow your business, to improve your life. And I am looking forward to spending more time researching and finding new ways to help you grow your business with ideas that you can combine. And that is the core of this channel. And that is what this combination code conversation is all about. And it's a very simple concept. It's been talked about for years. It's been noted that Steve Jobs has said that inventors often feel bad after they create their invention because they know that they're stepping on the shoulders of other people, and they feel guilty because they took something that somebody else created and combined it with another things, maybe something they created or something else that someone else created, and they combined it together and created something new. It happens all the time. Again, nothing is new. Everything is a combination of other things. That is innovation. That is creativity. That's the foundation. So it has been known for centuries that combinations are the foundation. And if you can harness this information, the basic concept of this information, you can make what you do better. You can implement it better. You can be a better company, a better person, more innovative, more creative, and do the things that you wanted to do in life. Create the business that you want to create in life, and really be a productive member of society by bringing you to the table with something new, with your ideas. So, the combination code, it's here. This is what we talk about. As we grow your business, separate yourself from the competition, and we do that every day. And I'm looking forward to talking to you tomorrow. All right, so the question is how or why? Why do you separate yourself from the competition? Why should you do that? Why don't you just jump right in the middle of the pack and do it better what everybody else is doing? And that's really because if you do that, if you're just like everyone else, you become a commodity. What do I mean by that? The bottom line is if you're like everyone else, business is all about price. Gold, the price of gold is the price of gold, and it's bid up and down, but you can't separate. Unless you combine gold with something else, it's just gold. And to make gold more valuable, you have to create something new with it, interesting, something that will give it more value in a way that people will want to pay more for. So a diamond with gold in an interesting design, a unique design, a custom design, and maybe a design from someone who's really famous adds value to that gold. Otherwise, it's just gold, right? The same thing with business. If you're just like everyone else, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you don't have something different to offer, a different style, technology that you've incorporated into your business, whatever it may be. And no, it's not customer service, and no, it's not your warranty, no, it's not your guarantee or how long you've been in business. It's really something solid that separates you, so you're not that commodity. So that's why. And a good way to go about it, if you want to look for something to combine, is to look in new industries. Look in different industries and see what you can find to apply to your business. Look at new technologies. What's the latest technology that maybe you can apply to your business? Look at extremes. Look in different directions and see, wow, if I could, what's the end goal of what you do? And could you do it 10 times faster, 10 times better, or in a way that nobody else has done it before? Write down some ideas and come together and figure out a new way
to separate yourself from the competition because it is important. You can't be like everyone else. So there you go. Should you separate yourself from the competition? Well, if you want to make a living, I think the answer is yes.